Hey everyone, welcome to Health Psych with Miss M. Today we're going to talk about emotional intelligence and how it connects back to so many aspects of health that we've already discussed. One way that we can define emotional intelligence is that it's the ability to perceive, express, and manage emotions within ourselves and also as we relate to others. So we can break down the different elements of emotional intelligence as they relate to ourselves and others. So the first element that relates to ourselves is self-awareness. So this is like having that window into our souls, into our minds, just having that third eye that has a good understanding of why we think the way we do, why we get triggered by certain things, why other things make us happy. So it is like sitting back and watching your own life play out on a movie screen. Next is self-management, or another way to say this is emotion regulation, which we have talked about before. So once we feel those emotions coming on, we can label them, we can let them go through our bodies and validate them, and also just figure out how we want to deal with them. So it's about how can we manage being triggered, being angered or upset before that does have more of a top-down effect, increasing our heart rate, the fight or flight response, and overall just negative effects on our physical health. So emotion regulation can also take that form of, take that breath, respond before you have a knee-jerk reaction that you might regret later. Now, as we relate to others, instead of self-awareness, we have social awareness. Another word for that is empathy. And empathy is a little bit different from sympathy because it involves really putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and looking at the world from their perspective. So instead of saying things like, yeah, that sucks, or this happened to me, it's about really listening and understanding where the other person who is trusting us to really be open and vulnerable is actually coming from. So finally, one of the more advanced elements is emotion co-regulation, or how our emotions connect with other people. And this is important because we don't live in a vacuum. We should care about other people and the effects that our words or our behaviors have on them. So we're not just starting fires and walking away. Thus, stress can actually travel between people just like viral particles. It's called stress contagion. And so if you're stressed out and you're not managing that well, you can make another person feel stressed out. But similarly, positive emotions can be contagious as well, like joy or showing a lot of laughter. And the reason for this is because we have something called mirror neurons that actually mimic or imitate the energy that other people are putting out there. So whether they're kind of looking a little angry and then you feel pissy, or if they're laughing, then that makes you laugh. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about emotional intelligence, if there's any other elements that you think are key, and how it helps your mental and physical health. And if you like this type of content, please stay tuned for more.